Guys, welcome back. This is Robin Williams. I thought I was actually finished on my last video, but I actually realized that I forgot to add how to activate or pretty much, yeah, activate your followers, how to change your uh, following ability. I don't even know how to freaking say this. Basically, if you want to allow people to follow you, which is a good thing. If you're not familiar with network marketing, the more followers, excuse me, it's getting late, folks. The more people are going to be drawn to you because they're going to automatically think that you know what you're doing in your network marketing company, regardless if you do or you don't. They're going to see a whole bunch of followers, and they'll probably follow you just because you have a lot of followers. Um, Honestly, this technique has been working well, mainly for the friend requests. The followers are increased by far for me because I didn't have that many followers. But this is, I mean, we live in a world where, a lot of people let opportunities pass them by. I could do this for a month or two and increase my followers, uh, you know, by hundreds and hundreds of people. So I don't know. So I do know that my followers right now are, where do I want to go? About 48. This keeps changing, which I'm not really understanding. I think it changed from like 68 to 40 something. I don't know why, guys. But I do recommend that you actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I think the following went down when I approved my friend request. That could have happened. But either way, my followings went up. I have all my friend requests approved as of right now, and my following went up from I want to say about 16 to 48 in about 3 days, which is pretty awesome. Because you don't know what results you're going to have in the long run. I suggest that you take these steps. So what you need to do to ensure that people are able to follow you, when you hit follow, excuse me, if somebody tries to follow you or hit add friend, they could automatically follow you. But if you do not activate the following button, you won't be followed, pretty much. Or you won't be followed by people other than who are already your friends. People who are not your friends can follow you, but if you don't activate this, they won't be able to follow you. So all you have to do is go here to this little locked icon here. It's kind of, I don't want to say grayed out, but you can barely see it. Hopefully you can see it in this video. We're going to go here, and you want to go to see more settings. And then over to the left, you'll have followers right here. And to the right, you'll have two options, either everybody or friends. If it's on friends, you want to change it to everybody. Unless you definitely don't want everybody following you, which I don't suggest. You want to change it to friends, but if you want to increase your following, change it to everybody. And that's it. Another thing I wanted to add to my training is that this is not the end. Adding 5,000 friends is not the end. You have a lot of people to network with. You're going to chop a lot of people off eventually. I had to chop a few people off. Spammy type weird people, not too many people I had to chop off my list, but you're going to chop off a nice chunk of those folks because of the type of person they are. You're going to have people who are too explicit for you. Like, I can tolerate a certain amount of people, like a certain amount of explicit content, but I think it's more explicit content that I cannot, tolerate. And the same goes for me. It's going to be people who cannot follow me because I might just drop the F bomb. I might just say fuck on my video, or I might just say it on or post a actual post that has the F word, but I don't drop like the B word. I definitely don't really like I definitely don't like the N word. We're all grown adults here, hopefully. You know what I'm talking about. I don't tolerate a lot of different words myself, but it's some words I do tolerate, and it depends on the content. So I'm not on my post saying I don't give a damn about people. F you, F this, this and that. It's not really my style. But I might just say, fuck a job, get freedom, whatever it may be. Like, you might not even like what I'm saying on this video and might just cut it off, and that's fine. Because I'm very liberal. I may even I may even tolerate someone a little bit more than what I'd like to, in hopes to inspire them to change, not to be like me, but a lot of people who are really, really explicit. And I'm talking about sexual content. I'm talking about using all types of vulgar language just for freaking nothing. A lot of people just need a lot of growing to do, and I can understand that. But sometimes I just have to chop them off because it's way too explicit. And that is my regular friends that I've known and probably grew up with a little bit, to include people I never knew. And I'm learning them, for the first time on Facebook. So it's okay to chop people off. It's okay to do that. Let me go ahead and prove this friend request. So what you want to do is, after you approve people, right? You're not going to be able to, if you're doing this the way I tell you to do it, you're going to get a crazy amount of friend requests. And Jen Thomas just hit my friend request. Basically, you just want to message them. You don't want to spam their Facebook at all. You know what I mean? You don't want to spam them. You just want to add, a comment. Hey, how are you? Thanks for the request. I think I added this too far out of my view, but basically you can do this. Hey, how are you? Thanks for the request. You can say, hey, thanks for the connection. You can get a little bit more personal. You can say, hey, I appreciate your request. What is it that you do for a living? What's your interest? What type of books do you like? What type of company are you in? You do not want to spam the shit out of these people, folks. I'm warning you that it is the quickest way to go broke using this. Take advantage of this. Use it the right way. Connect with people. Be real. You know what I mean? Be real. That's all I got to say. So you're not going to be able to connect with people all at once. Do what I taught you in the earlier video about using the screenshots, so that you can go back later, or just go scroll down your friend request and see who you didn't connect with. So like if I go here, it's just like, how do I go to, this is see all. If I go here, it's just a countless number of people that I connected with, on Facebook in the last few days. Some people I had a few conversations with. Some people just wanted to know how I was on the Facebook thing. And you definitely want to do one of your own, guys, because people are actually going to look at you as if you have a little bit of value in the network marketing industry, and that's a good thing. That's what you want. That's what leaders are doing. They're putting their own stuff out there, their own results out there. If they have them. If not, you can advertise someone else's results. But like I told you, it's easy to get your own results on here, guys. So do your own result. Do your own status, basically. Another thing I want to show you is sometimes when you're going through your friends list, who are my friends? How do I get to my friends? Let's go this way. So who are my friends? So I'm at 973. I can't wait till I hit 1,000. A lot of times when you're going through your friends list, maybe you don't know if you connected with them. Maybe you don't know if you connected with them or not. Maybe you're like, oh, I don't know if I talked to this person. A lot of times when you trying to find somebody that I know I didn't contact, or let's just uh, let's just go with my boy Mitchell right here. He's a pretty cool guy. I know I talked to him before, but say for instance I go to his page. I'm like, okay, um, shoot, I did not mean to do that. All right, let's just try somebody else. My boy Cesar. If I go here, let's see, to message. A lot of times this page will come up blank. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. You'll go to message and you can't see what you've said to this person in the past, whether you connected to them, because they might be fairly new to you. You may not have had the chance. You're like, oh, I don't know if I talked to this person or not. This will be blank. And then you don't want to say, hey, how you doing all over again if you already just said, hey, how you doing? or ask them, hey, how are you doing today? What company are you with? Or whatever you want to ask them. You don't sit there and ask them that repeatedly. It just doesn't feel real. It feels redundant. It feels staged. So what you can do that I really, really like is, you know what, and I think is if I go here and hit message, this too. Oh, this is where it is. So if I do a new message from his Facebook page, actually, that's what it is. It doesn't come up, it comes up with a blank message. It doesn't tell you what we talked about in the past. And you really can honestly keep up with every single person. If you can, you're a freaking genius. Tell me what you're taking so I can take some too. But what I recommend is that you just right click on the message right here. You right click here, and you drag, and you drag it up to the browser, and you just let it go. And then it'll take you to all of your messages here on the window. And I actually like this window a lot too sometimes, because sometimes I can't see the bottom of my message. So if you drag it up here, you can actually see everything you talked about before. You know, for folks that you're trying to reconnect with, maybe you forgot, like, oh man, did I ask this guy this question? Did I ask him where he's from? Am I going to ask him where he's from 5 times? But that's pretty much it. So your job is never done. Connect with folks, talk to folks. People will be drawn to you to join your network marketing company if that's what you want, to buy whatever products you have. People are going to be drawn to you. With that said, hopefully this is the absolute last video. If I have any updates, I will add it though, and hopefully it'll be a short video. And no, you know what? I do have one more update. When you before you write your post, actually, and this is probably too late for you guys, but if not, let's see here. Instagram, user accounts, Facebook party. When you write your posts, I recommend adding in here uh, in your post to actually, let's see here, to actually tag people. Oh, I'm sorry. When you add your post, I recommend you telling people that, you know, if they want to do the post as well, to contact you so that you can give them the information to do the post on their own. Because people are going to come to you. I had quite a few people come to me and say, how do I get this started? You know, it's very simple. And most of the people were successful. Some people weren't because they didn't follow the instructions all of the way. And then some people that didn't follow the instructions all the way did absolutely great. So the further you're off from these instructions, though, I think the worse you'll be. So with that said, you want to have a little copy and paste notepad here, and I can actually edit this later because I did this shortcut or this copy and paste thing when I first did the Facebook method. You know what I mean? So what you want to do is you can probably stop the video, take a screenshot, and maybe, let's see, I think you can copy this verbatim except for the link. You don't want to copy the link because the link goes to my post. And what you want to do is you want to tell them pretty much to like your post, to comment, add me, or whatever. And for them to get their results, they need to participate in a what do you call it? In a Facebook party. So you want to put your link. I use bit.ly, which is a URL shortener to shorten up my link for my Facebook post. So you want to shorten up the Facebook post, and then you want to pretty much give the little rules. You know, don't check Facebook notification and friend requests for about 24 hours. This will allow you to make a screenshot and post your own viral Facebook picture. You know, once you add folks, tag as many friends. And, you know, I want to add other stuff like make sure you approve your Facebook requests, and I think I want to add a couple of viral Facebook parties at the bottom as well. You know, here are some more Facebook viral parties. Hit those up as well. That'll get them off and making really, you know, a really good fast start. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully, for sure this time, guys. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. I hope you reach your 5,000 connections really fast. And I wish you the best of luck and success in your network marketing career. This is Robin. Peace.